Davis Wesley, welcome to the show.
Morning, Brian.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes. Happy New Year.
Met last year.
Last met last year. Well, thank you so much for coming to the show.
It's a pleasure.
Davis, we hear of trademarks. I think we watch them in movies, but we just say, I think most of us don't understand it. What exactly is a trademark?
Well, Brian, before you go into the trademark itself, because when you say trademark, then it presupposes that this is something that has got a legal aspect. It has got a legal protection. But the question is, how does it become a trademark? Okay?
Okay.
How does it become a trademark? It first becomes it's first looked at as a mark. You see it. I'll give you that graphical representation on your cup. You're looking at morning at NTV. You're looking at, I think that's the sun. You're looking at the rays. Then you're looking at the colors. Blue, is that black? Is that red? So you first sit in your room. You've got your technicians. First sit on your computer. You come up with the program manager. We should have a program called Morning at NTV. But how should we represent it? How should it be presented? You come up with such a design. That design is a mark.
In its raw form.
In its raw form.
It's a logo.
Exactly. It's a logo. So it can be a logo. It can be a slogan. That's Morning at NTV is a slogan. It can be smell. It can be a sound. So thereafter, you've come up with what you think this is going to be my slogan or my logo or my mark under which I'm going to be trading or under which I'm going to be communicating my services to the viewers in Uganda and maybe across borders. Then you go and have it registered with the Register of Trademarks. After registration or upon registration, then it becomes a trademark or a service mark. Okay?
Okay. Are they the same, trademark and a service mark?
Trademark is different from a service mark. A trademark is used in respect of vendible articles or goods. You're having that phone, that's an HTC, is it 1.8? You have a phone here, that is called Samsung. You have a pen, it is called compact. These are vendible articles, moving from one place to another. All right? You pay for them and you take it along with you. Okay? But with a service mark, it is in respect of the services. The person doesn't go with the services. You can't see them in a raw form, but you need such services. Now, for instance, Nation TV, you're providing communication services to your viewers, all right? So yours is a service mark. That logo or that mark you're seeing, NTV, and the way it is designed, is in respect of television services.
So it's a service. This would be a service mark.
That is a service mark. While HTC, while Samsung is a trademark.
A trademark.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes.
Why do businesses need trademarks or even service marks? Does it put you up there? You see, like with some products where they say our goods are certified by UNBS.
Now, in the process of your trading, of providing services, you tend to create a name and a brand for yourself. Be as it may, you may also want to have your goods and services distinguished from another or other goods and services. Now, I'll give you the example of Nation TV. You have WBS, you have UBC. All of you are more or less providing the same services.
Yes.
But how do you distinguish the services of NTV from WBS from NTV? Okay? How do you tell this is NTV, this is WBS, this is UBC? It's because of some of the slogans, some of the trademarks, or some of the service marks that they use. Okay? Now, if you're in a room across, you're not looking at the station or at your TV screen, you have the chime going the way the NTV goes. That's that word and the sound and everything. In the mind of the ultimate consumer of the services of the product, you can tell that this is so and so. This is so and so. So by being able to tell, or to distinguish that these services are for, this is NTV, I think this is UBC, you're able to understand that so and so is providing such services, or this product belongs to so and so.
Right.
And by doing that, you're actually creating a name or a brand for yourself. Right. So there should be a reason as to why I should choose NTV than not the other TV station. Why? because of the brand or because of the name they've created for themselves. And how do you determine that? Is by the words, the slogans, the trademarks, or whatever it is that they use to catch the attention of the ultimate consumer.
Why is it important for businesses to get them? Because, and I know we'll talk about this later, but I'm thinking, is there a point for every business, maybe, say if you turn out this amount of money every year, oh, you're ready to be a trademark, or at whatever level, even you just started your business, you're like, man, let me just, you know, stand out as a trademark now, when even I'm not making 100 million a year, but let me just go.
Yeah, the business turnover of every business at the end of every year, if you're looking at your books of accounts, are closely related to the way you've marketed yourself outside. The way the money comes in is going to depend on the way you've marketed yourself. And how do you market yourself? Is by creating a brand. How is that brand or that name created? Is in one of the ways by using a particular trademark. Okay? So that would bring us to some of the functions of a trademark. One is that it performs the roles of identifying particular goods or products from those of another entity. Okay? Now, if you're going to go out into the market, there is a reason as to why when you went, you decided to go for that HTC and you didn't go for a Nokia or a Samsung. So if I ask you, why did you choose that HTC than not the Samsung?
Because the HTC stands out.
How does it stand out?
It has one feature that I love. It has a news, it's called the blink feed, that just brings in news as and when it happens. So that's why I took it. That's
one of the functions. Then in terms of its appearance?
It's huge. I'm in production, so I love big screens. It's more clear.
Exactly. So now, so the entire get-up, so the get-up, you look at the way it is packaged. From the colors, you're going to look at the corners, you're going to look at the size, you're looking at the screen resolution. All those did factor in the reason as to why you went for that HTC.
Yes.
All right? Now, globally, how is HTC viewed? It is one of its latest phones, isn't it? If I stand to be corrected.
This was voted the best smartphone of 2014.
Exactly. So implying that being voted as the best smartphone for 2014, there are reasons as to why some of them you've just stated them.
Yeah.
You get the point. So that did have a direct reference to the business turnover of HTC at the close of 2014. Why? It is a brand. What is the name? It is called HTC. The way it is crafted, HTC, small letters, or you call them the small caps or something, the small letters, the way it is. You went for it. So their trademark is HTC. Then the other function could be that it shows or it acts as an indication of origin. Okay? Origin, you may not necessarily look at where it is coming from, but its association. Or you associate it with a particular individual, a particular company, a particular brand. Now, when someone mentions Samsung, you're thinking of Samsung Corporation, Inc., a company somewhere in, is it South Korea? Okay? Now, you have this genuine Samsung product, but of course, if you move somewhere in downtown Kampala, you'll know that there are some other individuals who are counterfeiting these products and selling them under the name Samsung. But if you buy it, you realize that it is not actually what you bought. Yet your initial aspect was, or feeling was, you're going to buy a genuine Samsung phone. Okay? So that person who is selling a counterfeit Samsung phone, you've gone to buy it, you associate it with Samsung. Samsung is a company situated somewhere. So they're not buying the genuine one. But because of the name Samsung, the product, and how you associated it with Samsung, you're able not to get the best product. Yes.
My question, if you look at, say, popular, trademarks. First of all, what are some of the popular trademarks in Uganda?
Well,
especially that you have registered.
Yes. Most of these, they're like international trademarks. Most of them. You'd read that even that HTC, this international trademark, I don't know where it is from, but even Samsung, coming from Korea, but in order for them to protect their brand and their goodwill and their interests, it is advisable that they move across borders and you come and register it here. Reason being that you are trading in the Ugandan market. Okay?
So you can actually also protect the trademark in other countries.
Exactly. Right. Once you feel that you intend to go and trade in another jurisdiction apart from Uganda, it's advisable you go and register that mark in that other jurisdiction. In that when you go to trade, you're trading under your name and brand. Because if you don't come and you register here, much as Samsung is registered somewhere else, but you're trading here, you've not registered it, there are some other individuals who always come and register them here. So as theirs, they're associating them with phones, though they are not dealing in phones. Tomorrow you come, you bring your phones here, you find the mark is already registered, it is a trademark.
Wow.
So that kind of causes some legal implications, though most of these international and well-known trademarks, they can be protected in another jurisdiction even if they are not registered there.
That's unfair.
It's not unfair.
So because they are already popular.
It is well known.
Like,
yes.
Duh.
Because of the usage over time.
Okay.
Even if you went somewhere else, you say Samsung, someone says, yes, I know about it. So if someone came and registered it here, the owner or Samsung Electronics can come and challenge the registration of this trademark here by another individual. That's if it is not them or their agent. Why? Their trademark or their brand is well known. It has transcended borders.
Wow.
Because now all this, of course, has come, you know, this is a money economy, business economy, all right? So at times, you'll know that some of these okay, I don't know how I would rightly state it, but you realize that it's a capital economy, all right? So most of these international or multinational corporations, they may be the ones running the economies. So there's need to protect some of their brands.
Right, yes. Question. You've been talking about registration. In Uganda, what's the process of registering a trademark? I've also seen, you'll also help us, how do I identify a trademark? I see some logos that have a tiny thing TM on top. Is that how you write it? Or for service marks, should they have SM on top of the logo?
Okay. What happens is this. As I said, it begins by you sitting somewhere and you think this is my product and it should be able to be identified by such a logo or by such a name or by such a smell. All right? So after you've identified it, then the next step is for you to go and carry out a search at the trademark registry. What are you trying to find out? Is this mark I'm trying to register already registered by someone else?
Yeah.
Is it available? It's not available. Once you've determined that it has not been registered, then you make an application for registration. After it has been made, then the law says that you advertise that Brian Molondo has made an application for this type of mark in respect of these goods, because all the goods in this world are classified. They're under a particular class. Can be either from class 1 up to like class somewhere. Okay? So whatever product it is that you intend to apply the mark under, it is classified somewhere.
Right.
All right? Under some international classification of goods and services. So the advert or the advertisement in the Gazette runs for 60 days. So in those 60 days, it is giving a window for someone maybe who has registered to oppose your application, or someone who might think that the mark you intend to register as a trademark or as a service mark is directly connected or resembles theirs. And therefore that would cause the likelihood of confusion. Because at times you have more or less like similar marks and they may cause confusion. Someone looks at it and says, oh, okay, he's buying this product thinking it belongs to Brian Molondo, yet it belongs to someone else. So he has not gotten what he or she has gone out to get. So after the 60 days, there's been no opposition, then you make a final application for a certificate of registration of a trademark.
Right.
So once you've gotten your certificate, then that means your trademark is duly protected, and therefore you have exclusive rights. Exclusive rights in the sense that you have the right, or the law protects you from allowing that person, or you forbid the other individual from using
your trademark
because it is yours.
Right.
So the other function is that once it has been registered, then it gives you exclusive rights. You, as the owner of the trademark.
So I don't need to write TM on top of the...
Now.
Because I've seen, you know, I've seen popular brands with TM on top.
Now.
And I've always asked myself, what's that, what's that, what's that?
The moment you see TM, it means the trademark is registered. So as I said, it is a mark. Upon registration, it becomes a trademark. So trademark, once you see trademark, it means it is registered. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
From a mark, word or logo, upon registration, you have your certificate, it becomes trademark.
Mm-hmm.
As in the word trademark. So once you see a brand or a trademark with just the word or those two initials, TM, it means it's a registered trademark.
Right.
Just like there were times you can see in aspects of copyright. You're watching a movie, at the end of it all, you're seeing C. The letter C anti-circled.
Yes.
It means that it's copyright protected.
So with companies, it's R. Is it R? Because I've also seen logos where that TM is on top and the R is at the bottom.
That means it's registered.
Registered.
Yes.
Davis Wesley, always a pleasure. Well, if you're there and you think your brand is popular enough, and we've just found out that you do not need, well, your books accounts are not really that important. Yeah, because I was worried maybe these companies are hitting 100 million shillings, then, you know.
It's the way they have marketed themselves under that trademark.
You can go this morning and start on that process to make your brand name a trademark. And for more of this, just go to our Facebook page, Morning at NTV, and ask all the questions. We'll be providing those answers when Davis Wesley gives them to us. But please do not hesitate to ask anything. You can also tweet at Morning at NTV. Make sure you stay with us, because the trademark Arsenal impacted